Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. So I want to talk about food prices, right? I want to talk about how Biden got up there. I'm going to go after the grocery stores and get to the bottom of why food prices are so high, and we're going to make changes and all that type of stuff. So let me ask you a question, folks. Have you seen any changes? Have food prices got better? That's a question, right? Because the last time I checked, they sure have not. They sure have not. It is amazing to me. And you know, I know I'm preaching to the choir when I say this, guys. And I have been saying for years, stock up on food. I say stock up on food because food is never going to be cheaper than it is right now. How many times have I said that through the years, right? So if you stock up on a bag of rice 5 years ago, and let's say, and I'm going to make a number up here, let's say that bag of rice 5 years ago cost you $10. Well, now that same bag of rice 5 years later is maybe 15 bucks, right? So if you had that stocked up and you bought that when it was cheaper, you're going to be in better shape. You'll use it eventually, right? You put it in a rotation. So, they're all hanging out in the back. Yeah, look at them all. They're all hanging out in the back. All in the shade? Huh, guys? Hanging in the shade? But yes, you know, food prices, and I will say it again, I will encourage you to stock up because, once again, food prices are never going to be as cheap as they are right now. Never going to be this cheap again. And it's not cheap now, okay? I think it's really important that we stay on top of things, we pay attention to things, because you just never know what could happen or what's going to happen. You know, medical emergencies, family emergencies, loss of job, whatever the case may be. Things can change in a heartbeat, and things are not, you know, all of a sudden, now you're going, oh my God, what are we going to do now? So, those are definitely things that we all have to pay attention to. She's so silly. She's the silliest dog. But, you know, like I said, these administrations, folks, they come in and they promise you the world, in any administration. But I believe in results. I believe in seeing the results at the end of the day. Not words, not promises. But when you have an administration, and this is what I think is kind of funny about the current administration. You know, obviously Harris is now the presidential candidate. And everybody's like, rah, 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 Harris. Can't wait for the debate, by the way, as well. Really looking forward to that. I want to see how that goes. But the other part of that, this administration has had all the time in the world to fix the things that she says that she's going to fix. Well, you're in office right now. You just hold the second highest position in, you know, pretty much. Do you think Joe's running things really? I don't know. Maybe not, right? But she's had an opportunity to do something, and they've done nothing. I don't know if this country can handle 4 more years of wide open borders. I don't think we can. So, very interesting. But food prices, folks, like I said, they are outrageous. It's costing a small fortune, especially. I honestly, I mean, I am now by myself. You know, it's me and the dog. That's who I have to, and the chickens, right? That's who I got to worry about taking care of. I don't know how people are doing it. I really, truly don't. I do not know how they're affording to do the things that they need to do to take care of the things that they need to take care of. I really don't. I don't know how they're doing it. It's rough. I know that a lot of people, I mean, the people going to food banks has gone through the roof. Huge amount of people going to food banks that never went to food banks before. because it's so difficult right now and people are struggling. You know, when you can't make it with two incomes coming in, when you have mom and dad are both having to work to be able to make things right and to keep the family afloat, that's rough. That is absolutely rough. So it's just it's a tough situation for a lot of people, and I don't see it getting better anytime soon. So again, I'm definitely going to encourage you to continue to stock up, take care of the things that you need to take care of, continue to prep. You know, let's put it like this: something will eventually happen. There will be something that's going to happen. Who knows what that's going to be? I have my thoughts on it. I've talked about it a little bit. I feel like, again, and I've talked about it a ton, about our biggest Achilles heel is our power grid. And if the power grid goes down, we're in trouble real quick in this country. So if the trucks aren't running, folks, and they can't get the food to the stores, to the grocery stores, things are going to get scarce in a hurry. And then you want to talk about panic buying? Why not be ready ahead of time? Why not be stocked up ahead of time? It makes so much more sense than trying to, you know, do it the other way. That's just my take on it. That's where I'm at with it. So I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts and your feedback on this. I think it's important, you know. I mean, food is so hugely important. And I don't want to see people suffer. I really don't. So, you know, if you're proactive and you do something about it, you're going to be in better shape. If you can afford to do it. Obviously, if it's tougher to, then you don't have a lot of extra. Again, food banks are an option. You know, I know several people that have used a food bank, and they get a ton of stuff, and they end up giving some of that stuff away to help other people, which is I think is awesome. You know, so. Anyway, I hope you all are having a good weekend. I hope your weekend is going well. Definitely want to hear your thoughts. Do you think that food prices are too high? Do you think they'll come down, or do you think that they'll continue to go up? Just some food for thought. So, what are you doing, girl? What are you doing there? Anyway, guys, please be safe. Please be smart. Take care of your families. You know, do the things that you need to do to prepare the best way that you possibly can. I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.